By scientific analysis of society, Marx believed he had discovered how to transform a capitalist economy into a socialist economy. Marx's scientific method contributed immensely to his wide acceptance. For the concept of evolution in the field had caught the 19th century imagination. By trying his class struggle theory of history to Darwin's theory of evolution, Marx gave his ideas respectability, and at some time a large number of communists throughout the world started believing that Marx's theory is scientific and irrefutable. In the view of Marx and his followers, his profoundest contribution to the study of economics, history, and other social science was the development of principle called dialectical materialism, an abstruse, ambiguous term. Though not fully explained in his earlier writings, the theory is applied in details in Das Kapital. The dialectic method was taken over by Marx from German philosopher Hegel. In essence, it maintains that everything in the world is in a constant state of change. Karl Marx propounded the theory progress is achieved by the reaction of opposing forces on each other. For example, the English colonial system opposed by American Revolution produced the United States of America. As Harold Lasky, the economist, phrased it, the law of life is the warring of contradiction with growth as its consequence. Dialectic materialism led Marx to the formulation of his theory of historical materialism, or the economic interpretation of history. The history of existing society, argued Marx and Engels, is the history of class struggle, freeman and slave, lord and serf. In a word, oppressor and oppressed stood in the sharp opposition each to other. They carried on perpetual warfare. In his eulogy of Marx, Engels elaborated further. He discovered the simple fact, heretofore hidden beneath the ideological overgrowth, that human being must have food and drink, clothing and shelter, first of all, before they can take interest in politics, science, art, religion, and the like. In many countries of the world, it is, however, the history of invaders and invaded. India, China, Africa, America are examples. Dynasty after dynasty ruled. Long history of thousands of years have proved that dynasty was changed not because of any mass protest, but because of the court intrigue, or by inversion of the stronger invader, or by weak administration of the existing ruler. Protest by people and mass movement by people against aggression is a very recent historical phenomenon and a history of about 200 years or so. Hence, dialectical materialism need to be tested in the background of the history with reference to many countries like Egypt since the time of Pharaoh, or China since the time of Genghis Khan, or India since the Timur long